taking that diploma yet?
No, I didn't take it out of my backpack yet.
How was that experience for you, though?
I mean, great experience. To set one of your goals in life and finally accomplish it, no matter how long it takes you. It's fulfilling, especially, you see some of the kids that I kind of mentor back in Indianapolis, for them to be happy and there at the graduation, um, lending their support and things like that. It was big, not just for me, but for my family and for the kids that I mentor.
How much time did you spend on the speech?
As far as how long did it take me to say the speech? Or how, it took me probably 2 days. 2 days, but me and someone that I know helped write, sat down and went over some things that I like to say to try to put it in perspective of how I should be talked and said. So just took 2 days, but probably didn't know if it was going to be possible to even go at first, so wasn't sure.
Were you more nervous for that, delivering the speech, or Game 7 against Indiana?
I was more nervous for the speech than the Game 7. Game 7, just Game 7. It's like a do or die situation. You just got to go out and live with what happens.
Being the first in your family to graduate from college, did anybody else come close, or?
I'm sure they did, but they probably wouldn't say it. But not that I can really think of. I think a lot of them went, but end up, not finishing after their first year, just because it just wasn't the lifestyle that they were accustomed to. So it was always one of my goals to do that, and I think all my family and friends were very excited for me to accomplish that.
George, you mentioned Game 7. What's the difference between facing elimination and being down 2-0? How heavy is this feeling compared to that one?
I mean, same. Right now, we got our backs against the wall, but it's no time for panic. I think Boston did what they were supposed to do, take care of their home court advantage. We have a great opportunity to do the same thing here. So we got to rally together, communicate a little bit better, play better on both ends of the floor, and try to figure it out.
What is either not happening for you in this series, or what hasn't been there for you, or what's the difference that you see from this one to Toronto when you played so well?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out myself. I think a little bit of just trying to be more involved offensively, try to be more involved defensively, not waiting until a play is possibly called and things like that to go do it. Either if that's, make some things happen defensively where I can get active and get some easy baskets, or crashing the boards and, taking it coast to coast and things like that. I just got to be more assertive. I got to play with that edge like I did in the second series and things like that. But it's no one to blame but myself. You got to look yourself in the mirror and say, what can I do better?
When you don't have an assist in Game 1, how hard is that for you to take?
I don't know. I don't really play by, am I getting this many assists, or am I getting this many rebounds or this many points? I think you guys worry more about that than I do. I just try to play the game, and right now I'm not playing the game the right way. So I got to continue to watch film, work on my craft, and come out with a whole different mindset Game 3.
How much time did you guys spend today on what looked like defensive miscommunication in Game 2?
Spent a lot. Watched a lot of film about it, where a lot of our breakdowns are happening. But you start to see once you watch film that we felt like we were doing a great job moving the ball in certain areas of the game. But once some bad miscommunication situations got played, it kind of tumbled from there. So we're trying to figure out how we can have few of those and not so many.
How do you clean that up?
Just being more vocal. It's going to be good to be back home. Guys probably going to be more relaxed and things like that. But the way you can clean it up is communicating early.
Ty was talking about how when they started to go on a run, there was a different look from you guys in the fourth quarter, and it kind of started falling apart for you. How can you prevent something like that from happening in those moments?
I think, in those situations, we can't settle. You know, when we feel like they're going on a run and things like that, we have to, you know, put more pressure on them going to the basket, maybe getting to the free throw line a little bit more to stop the momentum. And also when we get in that situation, if we get a free throw, to come together, you know, get them in a little huddle, get all our minds back on track and refocus.
Sorry, I can't remember which game it was. When you came right driving to the basket right out of the gate. Is that kind of what you might want to do?
That's just what the game presented itself. But yeah, you know, I feel like situations like that I need to take advantage of. Being a kind of bigger guard, get in there, you know, get some rebounds to push the tempo, going coast to coast, things like that. Like I said, just being more assertive on both ends of the floor, not just standing there watching.
It's the postseason. I think every game is a must-win.
Every moment is big in the playoffs. That's on all of our minds.
I live for those moments.
I go out there every night and fight and try to help this team win.
We know what we're capable of. We look forward to even more of a challenge.
Giving it your all, leaving it all out on the floor.
It takes toughness, grit.
Do whatever it takes to help us win.
I'll do whatever it takes for this team.
Whatever it takes.
Don't take these moments for granted.
Be a part of the Eastern Conference Finals. Get your tickets at Cavs.com/tickets.